What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Learn Japanese from Some Guy. Got another set of problems for you today, but before we begin, as always, please be sure to click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, so you'll know when new videos are released. All right, so we'll get started, as always, with our kanji-based problem. So number 7, we have to choose the correct reading of the highlighted characters here. So read the sentence, check out the answers, pause the video, and choose an answer, and we'll check. All right, so the answer is 2番です。友人の丸山くんは独身で趣味は登山です。So here we have 独身, which means single. So 友人の丸山くんは, so 友人 is another word for, 友達, my friend. 丸山 is of course his last name. 丸山くんは独身で, so he's single, doesn't have a girlfriend. 趣味は his hobby. 登山です is, like mountain climbing or hiking. So again, one more time. 友人の丸山くんは独身で趣味は登山です. So now we're going to take a look at this character that we saw in 独身 for single. So 独 and the character itself means, single or alone. And you'll find it in words, such as, 独身, single, 独特, something is unique. So, and it's a na adjective, so you can say, like, 独特な idea. 一人 means alone, and a very commonly used or a good vocabulary word you can learn is 独り言, which is, when someone is like talking to themselves. I found that in Japan, a lot of people would, 独り言する. Just kind of like be by themselves and, どこに置いたっけ? Or, メガネはどこに置いたっけ? They just kind of talk to themselves, just like I guess everybody kind of does, but 独り言. Very easy to understand, 一人 alone, and of course this means like speaking, 独り言, speaking to oneself. All right, moving on now, we'll check out our vocabulary. So number 8, we have to fill in the blank. So it says, 僕は英語は下手だが、数学は上手。得意, 上等, 高級だ. So pause the video here, choose an answer, and we'll check. Alright, so the answer is 2番です。僕は英語は下手だが数学は得意だよ. So 僕は, as for me, 英語は下手だが、英語は下手. Like I suck at English, だが, but 数学は得意だ. So math, I excel at. So I'm not good at English, but I'm good at math. 数学は得意. So we're going to take a look at our vocabulary words now. So just like we saw in the answer, 得意 means, to be good at something, and it's a na adjective. So, you can say something like 英語が得意. So I excel. I'm really, really good. My specialty is English. And we could also say, 英語が得意な人を探している. So I'm looking for someone who excels at English. Again, another na adjective, 上手. So hopefully you know this word, very commonly used. You can say something like, 田中さんはピアノが上手だ. So Mr. Tanaka is good at the piano. And of course the opposite of 上手 is 下手, right? 僕は下手. I'm not good at it. And then we also saw 上等. 上等な. So it too is a na adjective. So we can say something like 上等な服. High quality, name brand clothes. 上等な. Maybe a little more expensive than regular clothes. And the last one, another na adjective we saw was 高級, which means like high class. So we can say 高級車, a luxury automobile, a luxury car. 高級, 高級な. And moving on, finally we'll look at our bunpo for the last little section here. So problem number 9, we have a conversation between two people. The first person says, maybe they're co-workers or something. The first person says, よろしくお願いします. And then the second person says what? こちらともこそよりから. So pause the video here, choose an answer, and we'll check. All right, so the answer is 2番です. So here we have again, よろしくお願いします. And the other person says, こちらこそ. So hopefully, I'm sure you've heard this, many times, very, commonly used expression, よろしくお願いします. So the reason I think that maybe these two are co-workers is because they're being very, formal. Instead of just saying, よ yoroshiku, or just, onegaishimasu. They're, using the whole phrase, right? So the general rule of thumb with Japanese is that the longer a phrase or a sentence is, the more polite. So, of course, with your friends, you can just say, yoroshiku, or, onegaishimasu, or whatever. But, yoroshiku onegaishimasu is like a business kind of language, right? So you want to be very formal. And kochira, of course, kochira is like the polite way to say koko. So like here, kochira koso means like, same here, but again, in a very polite way. So we're going to take a look at using this koso to show emphasis. So here we have an example sentence. It says, Ashita koso hayaku okiyou. So I will absolutely get up early tomorrow. So we could just say, for example, Ashita hayaku okiyou. So tomorrow I will get up early. But here we have ashita, our noun, and koso, ashita koso. So like tomorrow, like you're showing a lot of, what's the word? I can't even think of it in English, but like determination, right? Ashita koso hayaku okiyou. It's like I will absolutely get up early tomorrow. You're really determined, determination. That's what you're showing. And here we have another example. So this woman or this person says, 子供が可愛いからこそ叱るんです。叱るんです。So 子供が可愛いからこそ. So please notice here that we don't have a noun, we have kawaii. So it's an e adjective, so we want to use karakoso. So because I care for the children, shikarun desu, I scold them. So again, we're showing emphasis. You could say 子供が可愛いからshikarun desu, but 可愛いからこそ, like because I care about them, because I really care about them, shikarun desu, I scold them. So again, these sentences make sense without koso, but you want to show, your feeling. You want to show some kind of emotion. 明日こそ早く起きよう。子供が可愛いからこそ叱るんです。That's the reason I scold them, because I care about them. And this is a good vocabulary word, 叱る, which means to scold. And this character I always found really interesting. And the way I remember it is that this radical, this part here is of course your mouth, and this character reminds me is like a 7. So you can imagine when your mother scolded you when you were a child, it was as if, she had 7 mouths, was just kind of yelling at you at an unbelievable rate, right? So that's how you can remember this character or this word, shikaru. But that's going to do it for today. So just remember, you can use koso to show emphasis. So we have a noun, koso, or, so maybe like an e adjective or whatever, kara koso. But that's it for today's lesson. So thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you, for liking and subscribing and telling a friend. I really appreciate that. If you have any questions or, anything, please be sure to leave them in the comments below. I'll address them as soon as I can, and we'll see you next time. Mata ne.